What we care about is to be able to have a system that's going to surveil the ground properly, and the gas and the battery UAVs are making the equation that you have to solve for that one quite different. When you have a gas machine, it's going to travel a lot further, a lot more endurance, but it's going to be a lot louder. It's going to be louder, therefore you're going to have to fly it higher. Whereas when you have a battery machine, it's going to be quieter, you're going to be able to fly it lower. Endurance is going to have a big impact on our planning, because the battery machines usually don't go for longer than 2 hours, whereas a gas aircraft, UAV aircraft, you can find them that go for 10 hours. So in the case of a battery operated machine, we'd probably be having to have more launch sites. In a gas operated machine, we'd be flying higher, and we'd have fewer launch sites. So the logistical organization and how we would react with rangers and so on would be completely different in the two circumstances. Well, in Tanzania, the regulatory restrictions aren't in place yet, but they are contemplating those restrictions. And as we understand it, we're going to be limited to 2,000 feet. We're going to be limited under 2,000 feet if we're near registered airstrips, but over 2,000 feet is probably going to be no-go. So that means when we're making our calculations for coverage and when we're making our choice of machine, we're not looking for a machine that's going to fly at 5,000 feet and is going to have a large camera, a large heavy camera that can shoot everything. We're going to be restricted to machines that are going to operate properly under 2,000 feet and are going to capture a proportionally smaller piece of ground, but we need to capture it with the right kind of quality and detail to be able to detect humans. And what we want to do, because it's humans that are the poachers, we want to be able to measure or to know quite exactly how far away can we detect a human. In the surveillance world, they have a system, it's called detection, recognition, identification. So the first thing is to be able to detect a human. I think that's a person. Second one is to be able to know that it's a human, recognition. And the third one is to say, oh, look, it's Mike.